Hey lovers or ex-lovers, it's your girl Jasmine to my channel, The X Chronicles. Today we're going to be reacting to a video. And my question before we start the video is, do you love yourself? This goes for men and women. Do you truly love yourself? And my next question is, if you love yourself, why are you putting up with this disrespecting you? Okay, now we're gonna get into
Facebook, I guess they kicked us off. I guess the message was getting a little too deep. So I'm going to repeat it again. I want you guys to understand one simple fact. I got emailed today, or it was a DM, and a young lady was telling me how she feels as if that since she has held this man down, she has been with him through his lowest of lows, and she's proven that no matter how he treats her, no matter if he cheats, no matter if he's upset, she's going to stay there to hold him down. And she asked me this simple question, and I want everyone to understand it. What she asked me, she was like, Ace, isn't this person going to reward me later on for the fact that I'm holding them down right now? And the thing is, I know a lot of you watching right now, you're going to act like you have never been there in your life before. But let's be honest. Sometimes love will make you do some things that's outside your character, like mess with your rationale to the point where you think enduring pain and discomfort and toxicity is going to eventually get you what you want from a person. That as long as you continue to pour into that person over and over and over, and you don't worry about being poured into, eventually that person is going to reward you with a wing, reward you with matrimony, reward you with them kids and that white picket fence. You keep thinking that in your head because you in love. Not with yourself, but with them. You keep thinking all that porn is going to eventually...
I'm going to pause it right here because I don't want to do too much, y'all. But what he said was, you're in love, not with yourself, but with them. Ooh, it gave me chills. Ugh.
Get reciprocated to you, and you find out later on that you have poured into a person only for them to take what you gave them, leave after they've broken you, and take all that goodness and pour into somebody else. Let me ask you the simple question. How many toxic relationships have you endured with the hopes of getting a reward at the end, only to see that man go to another woman and give him that ring he was supposed to give you? And I said this in the video before they cut us off before. I'm glad you didn't get that ring. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope you are too. I'm glad he didn't give you that ring. I'm glad he went and gave it to somebody else and not you. But how many times have you endured and you helped build a man, build a boo? You went through all this toxicity and all this holding down only to realize that all he did was hold you back. Hold you back years. The only thing he put in your life was a baby and some kids.
Y'all, this man, he was speaking absolute truth. Like, I'm gonna just use my ex for this whole entire reference. First of all, let's start to the point where what he's saying now, like when he said he was glad that the girl he was referring to didn't get the ring. That would have hurt me back in the day, but I'm so healed, y'all. I'm so healed. I'm so healed. I'm so healed. I'm so healed. It's like I can watch stuff like this now and identify with it rather than be offended and sad by it, because it's like that's so true. Like, I've been in a position I'll say, where I built a man up, and every time he would leave me and do better for that girl. You know, he come back. That's neither here nor there, because that's not nothing to be happy for. This man coming back to you. Of course he gonna come back when he got a good thing, but it's not the real thing. Because if he loved you, he wouldn't have left or did you wrong the first time. I don't know who I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to somebody, because we go through things in life not for us to be hurt and down and sad about it, but for us to be able to teach somebody else. So each one teach one. We do better with ourselves, and we can help somebody else do better. And side note, y'all like my hair? Peace, positivity, prosperity, and abundance this year. Y'all, get into it.
But not joy, not fulfillment, not healthy pride. And I'm going to tell you this. Sometimes when we are in love, we get so twisted. I need everybody to hit the share button. Everybody hit the share button that's right now, watching right now. We get so twisted in our mind and so love drunk. And I call it love drunk because it desensitizes. We get so love drunk that we don't even see what's happening. You don't see that this person is leeching you. You understand me? They're getting fuller while you're getting empty. And the very moment.
So y'all, I seen this morning. When I watched it the first time, I identified with everything and it didn't bother me. But right now, it's like it is kind of hurting my feelings because I just remember being in that space. And so it's like now the feelings and emotions are hitting me. I watched this early this morning. It was like 8 o'clock, as y'all can see. And I was just like, wow, this is so true. I'm so glad I don't go through that no more. And now I'm actually feeling it. Now that the day is progressing, I done talked to somebody else in a relationship. That's neither here nor there. But I'm just saying, if y'all see me reacting, it's because this is a reaction video. And now I'm listening to it again through more emotional, more... It's been a few hours in the day. I'm hearing it for the third time now. So, that's why.
Every moment you run out of fumes, they don't need you no more. You are of no use to them. They don't want a broken woman, even if it's them that broke you. What good is it you were to them? Because the only reason, or one of the paramount reasons they were attracted to you, is because you were helpful, is because you were tolerant, is because you let them get their way, is because you was upbeat and hopeful, is because you saw the best in them. And when you stop and you start realizing that no, you can't trust them, and you do what people with trust issues do, like want to know where you're going, who you with, now all of a sudden you changed when it was their behavior.
Say you crazy. Now all of a sudden you just different. Now all of a sudden you mean, Jasmine. You're not Tuki no more.
Behaviors that got you to that point. Now, when you're no longer that confident, assured behaviors that got you to that point. Now, when you're no longer that confident, assured woman, now they're not attracted to you no more. Even though it was their suspicious behavior, their gaslighting, their hot and cold tendencies, they got you feeling all vulnerable and stupid in this relationship. People do this all the time. I'm telling you. You keep depleting yourself for that man that ain't gonna like that broken you gonna turn into. I'm going to say it again. If you want to, keep depleting yourself for a man that's not pouring back to you, and see if he like your broken form. Because I bet he won't. I bet he won't. He liked you when you was pieced together. He likes you when you was good enough to be able to pour into him. But well, I'm telling you, when he finally break that self-esteem you got, and that self-love and that self-care and all that goodness start leaking out the bottom, and you're not able to pour into him the same way you was for the last 3 or 4 years, guess what he gonna do? Find another boo-boo to fool.
I keep pausing and keep going because I got stuff to say, but I just feel some type of way. Like, I was about to keep playing. I've learned, I've taught myself, if I feel some type of way, I'm going to say it. I just feel some type of way. Like, it's really sad how people do you, bro. Like, you be on top of the world, you be happy, and then you just meet somebody one day, and they alright, you kind of like them, but then stuff start happening. You start feeling bad for people. You start seeing the good in people. Ooh, be careful when you start seeing the good in people. When you see people for what they can be and not what they are, and that's your, I'm gonna say that's your fault, but that's your heart and not your mind. You gotta be stronger mentally sometimes. I'm a Cancer. I lead by my heart, and I'm always lead by my heart, but I'm discernment, y'all. Discernment. Like, when I meet a man now, like the dude I'm in conversation with, I've been on him for a while, but he ain't have it together back then, but he's got a lot of stuff together now. I don't know where it's gonna go, but anyways, he's the type of man right now that has potential to be a husband. You see what I'm saying? It's like, he has a good job, he has a car. And I know material things aren't supposed to matter, but to a man they matter. Listen to what a man tell you and not what he's showing you. Because they going to tell you exactly. My ex, when I first met him, you know what that man told me? I ain't shit. I laughed. I thought it was a joke because we used to listen to this dude on YouTube named Kevin Edwards. Like, that's how we kind of bonded. And I just thought it was, you know, something funny to say, but he always said it. And then he ended up that way. I mean, not to be offensive, but it's true. Listen to what a man tell you and not what he's showing you. And not what you feeling for him.
And go get his allowance from her. And this is vice versa. So I want everybody to understand, I'm not just talking about women. About men, I know women do this too. So I want to put that out there. But I'm going to tell you this. This is why we need to find people that is equipped to love us from the beginning. Love me properly from the beginning. This whole culture of struggle love, very seldomly, damn, I can't pronounce that word. Not so oftenly rewards us. It doesn't. We oftentimes never get the reward.
Never. Y'all see, I'm still single, and my ex got a whole baby with somebody. Told me that she didn't want. Shut up, Jasmine. Yeah, I'm not gonna shut up. I'm gonna say it. I got something to say. I'm gonna say it. He have a whole baby with her. Y'all don't know the things this man would tell me. Like, that stuff used to run through my mind all the time. Like, you would tell me you don't want me to have your kid, but have a kid with somebody else. So now you're making it feel like I'm not good enough to even have your child. Like, y'all know what I'm saying? Like, do you see how my mom would think? I'm not even good enough to be his baby mama. Like, that's how heartbroken and damaged somebody can make you. Whew. Shake all that negative energy off, because it's not good to make yourself feel so. It makes you sick to your stomach, your core, and your heart, to allow somebody to treat you so bad when you know you deserve, and you've given that person nothing but love, respect, time. It'll make you crazy. So that's why I'm reacting to this video. And for people who know me, I hope you see my growth, like my own personal love. That's why I asked y'all that question. Do you know what self-love is, or do you love yourself? And then if you love yourself, how are you showing yourself that you love yourself? Are you respecting yourself?
You don't. And here's the messed up part about it. That person that you have begged to be faithful, that person you have begged to notice you, to care for you, begged to be an active participant in this relationship. You begged them to be attentive and work on their communication skills. You begged them just to put in the same amount of energy you put in. This is the messed up part about it. You become their lesson so they can do all the right things for another woman. That's the messed up part.
My ex came to my job talking about, Jasmine, you know I'm a changed man now. I'm in a relationship with somebody. I didn't change so much. I didn't grow up. I'm a man now. And it's like he was bragging about it. Like, sir, why are you coming to me like y'all just don't know the stuff I dealt with at all. And if you know me and you know the situation, you don't know the situation. I'm just talking about bits and pieces of it. So you don't got to bit and piece it, nothing together, okay? The stuff is over and done with. I'm trying to help the next person. So move on with your life and stop being messy.
What about it? All that cheating you was begging him not to do. Once he loses you, he realizes that he done broke down a good woman. Oh no, he ain't gonna fix you though. Yeah, that's too much work. He gonna start fresh in the right way with the next one.
Crazy that is. After you allow him to break you down so much, after he breaks you down so much, he's not even going to try to stick around and help you. He's not. Because you are broken. You're damaged goods to him. Barely good to him. He don't want you no more. He just want to move on and be a good man for the next broken woman that's not so hurt and not so broken, because he didn't do the damage to them, but he gonna try to fix them. Y'all don't know how many girls this man done went through doing that with them. Like, I could say some names, but I ain't gonna do that, because it's not here. It's neither here nor there. But he's gonna be with a more weak-minded woman. He's gonna be with a more weak-spirited woman. See me? Even though he did break me a lot, and it took a lot to get back to where I am right now, he know me. He always say, Justin, you just too tough. You just too much. I'm not. What you want me to do? I literally was thinking, like, I'm in here crying, begging to God. I'm like, what does this man want? He want me to just die? He want me to kill myself? Like, he want my heart? Like, you want me to take it out and give it to you? Like, what does this man want? Like, it sounds so dramatic, y'all, but if y'all knew, like, every little thing, just even, like he said, gaslighting is abuse. Like, I'm gonna put definitions on here so y'all can see little stuff. Like, certain stuff is abuse. Emotional abuse is abuse, y'all. Y'all, I don't gotta say it because y'all know y'all done been through some stuff too. You might not be able to correctly identify what you've been through, but I'm telling you, done been through some stuff. So, I'm not just talking just to talk. Somebody hear me.
This is the nature. So I'm going to end it by saying this. There's too many people whose rings are sitting on another woman's finger. Because they thought that that man was going to realize the hard work that they put in and give that ring to them. All that upgrading you did, you don't realize you was the girl he got when he was down on his luck. You was the girl he got when he ain't had no job. You was the girl he got when he had mommy and daddy issues. You don't think once he get rid of those issues, once he get back on his toes, once he fix his tendencies, you don't think he gonna think he can do better? Who you building?
This video and thinking about the 2017 when this man got a job before me because I lost my job. I ain't lose my job. I would just say I quit my job. That's a whole nother story for another time. But he got this new job and he was just feeling himself. So I'm like, all this time I stayed having a job, stayed caretaking and taking care, baby. You got this job and now you bigger than me. I don't get it, because when you were down, who was there? Not these little chicken heads you run with, bro. Or who was still there when they was gone? I'm saying, like, y'all, people will do you any kind of way if you will allow them to. And that's the point of this video. People will dog you until you will stand up for yourself, create boundaries. And I know it's hard because you don't want them to leave you, but imagine this. Let me create a scenario. You start loving yourself. You start creating boundaries. You start not allowing people to do you any kind of way. And watch how your life change. Because you don't feel good already with how you being treated and how you allowing people to treat you. But you don't want them people to leave. But I got to tell you something, sweetheart. Them people not for you. Because you should be able to speak your mind. You should be allowed to say how you feel and mean what you say without somebody leaving your life. If you tell somebody no and they leave you, they were never for you. They were there for what you could do for them. I'm trying to tell you, that's not the type of people you want. Because the first time something don't go the way they want, you're done. You are not anything to them.
Putting him up for? Because it ain't you. It's probably the next woman. And as much as that hurt to hear, I need you to hear it. Matter of fact, we got 1,400 people right now. I need everybody to hit the share button because I think everybody on your timeline need to hear this harsh truth. And I'm going to say it one more time. If the man wasn't about ish when you found him, had all these issues that you had to correct and upgrade, what you think he gonna do? When you were the woman he got when he was here, you don't think he gonna realize that once he get his stuff together that you helped him get, once he get his confidence that you helped build, once he get that job you helped him find, you don't think he gonna think he can do better? Especially considering the woman he turned you into. You think he gonna want to fix those trust issues he caused? You think he thinks it's gonna be easy for you to forget those messages you saw on his phone? You think he want to sit back and put the pieces of the heart that he broke back together again? No. It's easier to leave that mess right there and go find another woman. And oftentimes that's what happened. So you guys keep holding these men down if you want to. You guys keep enduring this pain if you want to. You guys keep thinking that you're going to get what you deserve. And you going to keep getting what you've always got. Which is those unprepared.
You're going to keep getting what you always got. I love it when a man preach to women or to anybody, because y'all, it's a beautiful red bird out there. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's probably my auntie visiting me. Hey, girl. But, you keep on doing what you always do. You're going to keep getting what you always got. And, you know, I can make this video and it can resonate with you, but until you are ready to be done with something, you won't. And I understand that. Because until I was done with certain stuff, God said, oh, so you mean to tell me until he have a kid on you, until he play in your face, until he do this, that, and that, you're not going to leave? Why all that stuff happened at the same time? I was like, if you want me to lay out my life for you, just say that. But see,
a man going to find somebody else. Now, the solution is to find already prepared men, serious men, dedicated, ambition-driven, integrity-filled men. Men that don't need you to pour into them if they're not pouring into you. Men that don't even expect that. Matter of fact, he did the first pour. Matter of fact, he poured into you more than you pour into him sometimes. You got to find a man that does that. A man that's honest, kind-hearted, mature. A man that has made his mistakes, has grown from them. There is nobody perfect. But that don't mean you got to settle for a project. And too many of y'all are settling for projects and wondering why after you build him, he go find somebody else. Because he realized you was the project boo, not the finished product boo. You understand me? So y'all do me a favor. Y'all hit the like and share button right now. That's all I ever ask. We got 1,500 people watching right now. So we should have 1,500 likes when we get done. Okay? 1,500 likes. Everybody right now.
That's his name. Y'all, I didn't realize how bad and how dumb I have been being until I started getting around men. It give me little tingles and shivers and chills, because it's like, I didn't know how good men could be until I started meeting other men, and I'm like, excuse me, right? I did not know men came in this form. I mean, you hear about it, but I've never seen it. To be personally honest, I've never, well, my granddaddy, but he's an old man, that's that generation. In my generation, I haven't seen it, so I didn't know it existed. But that's why today I'm such a kinder woman to men. I don't even try to use the N-word no more, because I don't feel like my brothers are not niggas. They are men, and I'm trying to seeping that into my brain. Like, I'm doing better. I'm listening more. You know, I'm a true independent woman, but I'm listening more, being more receptive. You know, I'm really calming down because I'm allowing grown men, and it's crazy because they're younger than me. Like, grown men lead me, and I feel when you let a grown man lead you, y'all, you feel so much at ease. Like, you don't have to be this man. You don't have to be so tough. Like, you can walk in your feminine energy and know that he got you. Like, you're gonna be okay. Like, you're gonna be safe, provided for, taken care of. Like, that's the type of energy I've been putting out there that I want, that I need. So I'm being more of a lady. Like, I'm less of a real nigga. I'm still a real nigga, period, but less of that and more of a woman, like more of a lady. And I love it. I love it here now, because it's been so many. I thank you, Lord, for all the placements. Lord, thank you, Jesus. Thank you for placing all these different guys in my life that I could see different things with. Like, when I tell you, these men come in with their own jobs, their own cars, money, and it's not about material things, it's about being ready for it. If you got a man who don't have nothing but you have it, first of y'all are unequally yoked, so that's not good. Like, you're gonna be taking on all the burdens, probably all the work, everything. How y'all gonna eat? Where y'all gonna go? How y'all gonna get around if it's not up to you? And this is not just like so many digs at my ex, because my ex is my ex, and it's not bad. I'm just telling y'all what I dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Everybody grows, everybody changes, and a lot of it was on me because I allowed him to treat me like that. He can't do nothing I don't. I was allowing myself to be treated badly, so that's just what it was. But I had to go through that because it might be somebody coming along, God forbid. Ooh, 2 red canaries out there. No, red cardinals. They're beautiful. But yeah, I allowed myself to go through a lot, y'all. And it hurts me to say that because it's like, it just hurts me that I didn't love myself. I did not love myself, and that really hurts. Like, it puts you in perspective. Like, you were just a whole loser towards yourself because you love somebody else, and it's just crazy. But y'all, I saw my other channel, I'm gonna try to start praying and doing stuff in my videos, because I got to keep it true to my own spirit. Like, I do a lot, I play a lot, but by God, I do not. Because he got me through them times for real. I swear, I was telling everybody about, you know, what I was, not everybody, but the people I trusted, like, what I was going through and how I was dealing with this, and this. And it's like, they give me the greatest advice, and they was there for me. They loved me. Anything I needed, I got. But the thing about it is, you could tell somebody in the same situation as you, the same identical stuff, but they're not going to get it. So the only person I could cry to and tell was God. And it was so much comfort in those times. Matter of fact, I got my Bible right here. I'm in, because I got some stuff right here that I wrote down during some of them sad times I was going through. I know this is kind of a long video, y'all. Ezekiel 37, 1 through 14. Oh, y'all, I stayed on that, but that's when my ex was in the hospital. That was such a good thing to read. Dang, y'all. Oh, here we go. Y'all see my Bible? Please don't wait till you're going through some stuff to actually turn to the Bible, y'all. Please don't. So this is Psalm 74 through 73 through 74. I'm not gonna read everything, but it was just like certain stuff you go through, you read, you find such good stuff in the Bible. But I just guess I'll read the first few things. It says, this is Psalms 73 2. But as for me, I almost lost my footing. My feet were slipping and I was almost gone. Y'all, it's very emotional to see how far I've come. And then it says, the next one I highlighted, it says they scoff. I'm sorry, this is Psalm 73 8. They scoff and speak only evil. In their pride they seek to crush others. And I said, Lord, help me to fix my tongue on you and on things not of this world. On you and not of things of this world. I'm going to just read that because it's kind of important. It says Psalm 73 8. I just read that. Psalm 73 9. They boast against the very heavens, and their words strut throughout the earth. And the people are dismayed and confused, drinking in all their words. So basically what's going on right now is someone is talking to God about how a lot of people, the rich, are so wicked. Like, they doing such wicked stuff and they're getting away with it. Alright, and this is what I highlighted because of that. It says, did I keep my heart pure for nothing? Did I keep myself innocent for no reason? I get nothing but trouble all day long. Every morning brings me pain. If I had really spoken this way to others, I would have been a traitor to your people. So I've tried to understand why the wicked prosper. But what a difficult task it is. Then I went to your sanctuary, O God, and I finally understood the destiny of the wicked. Truly you put them on a slippery path and sent them sliding over the cliff of destruction. In an instant they were destroyed, completely swept away by terrors. When you arise, O Lord, you will laugh at their silly ideas, as a person laughs at dreams in the morning. Then I realized that my heart was bitter. And I was all torn up inside. I was so foolish and ignorant. I must have seemed like a senseless animal to you. Yet I still belong to you. You hold my right hand. You guide me with your counsel, leading me to a glorious destiny. Whom have I in heaven but you? I desire you more than anything on earth. My health may fail, my spirit may grow weak, but God remains the strength of the heart. He is mine forever. Those who desert him will perish, for you deserve those who abandon you. But as for me, how good it is to be near God. I have made the sovereign Lord my shelter. And I will tell everyone about the wonderful things you do. This is just a theme at the end of it. It says, theme, a plea for God to help people defend his cause and remember his promises. When we feel devastated or forgotten, we can ask God for help, knowing that he hears. The author is Asaph, A-S-A-P-H, or one of his descendants, since many believe this to have been written after Jerusalem's fall in 586 BC. Y'all, as you can see, I'm going to show y'all again. I read that a lot. Not a lot, but, you know, enough to where I remember, like, then I remember my heart was bitter and I was all torn up inside. Y'all just don't know. The page turned. Did I forget something? Lord. Book 3, Psalm 73, 1 through 89, 52. It says that these psalms celebrate the sovereignty of God, God's hand in history, God's faithfulness, and God's covenant with David. These psalms remind us that our worship should be continual. So, hopefully you guys made it all the way to the end of this video. You know, I didn't expect to get like that, but it be like that, you know, it be like that. Somebody trying to learn the Bible, and somebody trying to do better with their life. And if I can be a vessel to help, I definitely shall be. This is my calendar for the year, or for the month of January. I got this funny little calendar from BitLots, but it's just literally Bible verses and stuff. I'll put it on the screen so y'all can see it. Bible verses to get me through the day. Today's January 2nd, and I'm going to be fasting until January 5th, which is Wednesday. So, yeah. That's my video for today, you guys. You just got to really love yourself, respect yourself, find yourself if you're lost right now. It's so easy to get lost in this old world. Like the old people say, it's so lost to get on this old world. But something that helps me all the time when I think about it is like, the joy that I have, the joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me, and the world can't take it away. So, y'all, if y'all take nothing from this video, love yourself and love God, and then the rest gonna fall into place. Because He's gonna teach you how to love yourself more and love Him more. And then in turn, you can love your enemies more. And then in turn, you can love your neighbor more. And then in turn, you can keep spreading love. And if one person spreads that much love and it bounces to somebody else, we can have the masses in love with each other and with themselves. You can't love nobody until you love yourself. Let's start there. You can't. There's no way. There's nothing possible. You can't even love God if you don't love yourself. And I feel like a lot of people, they do stuff, they're with people, don't even love themselves. I don't understand it. That's why I choose to keep being single until I can completely heal from stuff and love myself. I don't want to hurt nobody else. And that's what's going to happen when you don't love yourself. You're going to hurt people. I'm going to stop chatting. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was different. I'm probably going to come back with some story times, but I don't know. I'm going to have to try to find a way to do it without doing too much. Alright guys, if y'all like this video, leave me a like. Send me a comment how you thinking, how you feeling. God touched your spirit, touched your soul. Oh, I was supposed to pray. Let me pray real quick, y'all. Lord Jehovah, thank you so much for bringing us together again today, Lord. I thank you so much for myself. Thank you for so much for my followers, Lord, and my subscribers. Pray my channel grows. I pray that whoever watching this video grows and gains some better knowledge of themselves and their situation. I pray that you learn to. I pray, Lord, that you help them to love themselves, so they can learn to love you, Lord Jehovah. So then in turn they can love their neighbor, and in turn they can love their enemy, because that's the big one. I had to figure, I prayed for my enemy this morning. She's not really my enemy, but I can't stand homegirl. You know this, Lord. You know this. I don't like her. I probably never will, but that don't mean I don't love her. And the more I pray for her, the better she'll be as a person. So maybe my heart will warm up. It'll get lukewarm, warm. You know, Lord, and that's fine, because I know my discernment, and I know who I can and can't be around and don't like, and that's fine. Lord Jehovah, I just say thank you so much for today. Thank you for loving on me. I pray this message reaches a lot of people that needs to be reached, Lord. And let it be good vibes only. In Jesus' name I pray. Until next time, Lord Jehovah. Thank you so much for all my many blessings, and for my abundance, and for my future to come. For my friends and family, for good health and good wealth. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Alright, y'all. Till next time. Bye.